Good late morning, about 11:40 in the morning. It's May 11th, day 41 on the PCT. So day 39, day 38, I made it to Lake Hughes Road, one day ahead of schedule. Marta was supposed to meet me the next day, so I kind of waited around until about 3 or 4 in the afternoon. That would be Friday. She picked me up, and we drove to Lancaster, and we had a room booked for 2 days. And so I got resupplied and had a chance to eat quite a bit and gained back a couple of pounds, and now here it is, Sunday, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And Marta just dropped me off about an hour and a half ago, and it's hot, and the first thing I had to do was start this climb from Lake Hughes Road, and also the next reliable water source is 15 miles away, so I'm carrying a lot of water. I think the plan is to do kind of a short day today, just get my trail legs back, and then tomorrow morning get up real early and try to do some miles. So I'll keep you posted. Okay, after I climbed this last hill, about 1,500 feet or so, I think. Now I'm back to another view of the desert. Look like I'm getting a little closer, but I still got some hills to go over here. That's looking back where I came from. Well, we're in a burn zone here. You can see burnt trees, bushes, and tends to be a lot of this poodle dog bush in burn zones. And like I've noted before, it has a kind of a distinctive BO smell to it, and don't touch. This is actually kind of a creepy place here. You got all these burnt trees just standing up, and then these shrubs and these kind of funny little dunes, and a lot of that poodle dog bush. And there's been many times now where there's one close to the trail, and it's like I'm wondering, oh geez, did my pants rub up against that, or did my trekking poles touch it? That stuff is apparently pretty nasty. You don't want to get it on you, and it can persist in your clothing for a long time. So yeah, I'd like to get out of here. Here's a good example of these kind of little innocent looking poodle dog bushes. They're small ones right up on the trail. You'd hardly notice them, but you could see how walking by, something might rub up against one of them, and and you got some trouble. Like here's one. I don't know how long the nasty oil on these things persists. That one's sticking right out in the trail, and it's just easy to bump up against them. Like that stalk right there, it happened to poke my shirt. Just walking by, I don't know if the dead stalks have the stuff on them, or, well, we're gonna find out, I guess. Yeah, here's one that's really really sticking out into the trail. Excuse me, here's another one. Yeah, a dead tree like this doesn't give you a warm, fuzzy feeling. Now, one thing I have noticed about these poodle dog bushes is they're kind of solitary plants. They don't hang out or mix in with other plants, which is good because you're walking along the trail and suddenly you got, a bunch of these shrubs like this. Well, I have yet to see a poodle dog plant mixed in with any of those shrubs. Well, that's good. Well, this is going to be tricky. Let's see if I get any on me. Oop. I think it brushed up against it. And this one, I bumped into that stalk a little bit. Oh boy. Yeah, they are really thick in here. I better put this phone away. Well, I thought I got through the burn zone. Now here's some more dead trees, and down there's another poodle dog bush, and the distinctive BO smell is in the air, so I suspect there's more. Doesn't seem like I'm getting any closer to the desert. These hills are like kind of paralleling the edge of the desert here. Well, I think we're starting to descend. This may be one of the last views of the mountains back where I came from. And this looks like the trail is starting to lead down toward the desert. So, goodbye mountains. Well, just like you can get tickitis after having a tick on you, I think I'm having poodle dog bushitis after going through all those poodle dog bushes. You're hiking along and you kind of zone out, and you get into like a zombie-like state, and maybe you're not paying perfect attention. And I hope I didn't rub up against any of the poodle dog bushes, but there was a lot of them. It'd be pretty hard not to touch one a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, I forgot to define poodle dog bushitis. That's the sense that you're having burning, itching parts of your body, and like I had a itching sensation on my hand, and it's like, well, geez, did I touch a poodle dog bush there? So, well, I don't think I've seen you before. Well, this definitely seems like a friendlier area than that burn zone with the poodle dog bush. Haven't seen one in a while, so I'm pretty happy about that. It's kind of weird to be walking in this environment when maybe a mile or two at the most to the northwest is desert. Still taking our time getting there, still kind of running in parallel, but descending. And it's a late afternoon, actually almost evening. Sun. That's a big tree. Looks like somebody's planting some new trees in here. These are all new. Jeez, the desert's back that way. We're going the opposite direction. PCT works in mysterious ways. But we're getting closer. Somehow. More new little trees. Punch them up. Excuse me, are you in my way? More poodle dog bush by this dead tree. Well, I'm sure that was once a very good 500 marker, but when I got here it was pretty well obliterated. I tried to put it back together as much as I could, but I gotta keep moving. So anyway, 500 miles down. Well, here's another sign a couple 100 feet farther on. Well, as often seems to happen on the PCT, when it's late in the day and you're just trying to get to a tent site, the PCT throws a loop at you. In this case, about a 1,200 foot climb, and now here I am looking back at where I came from, and the desert seems no closer. And I still have a couple miles to go for a tent site.